views and opinions expressed in this program are not necessarily those of its host, Urban Arts Enterprises, its advertisers, or affiliates, and are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent. What up, y'all? It's y'all have to forgive my naps on the side. I look like that. What's that clown that on one of them on Bart Simpson or one of them clowns with his hair sticking out? That's me, y'all. I got the wild idea to put my hair in a ponytail like the old days, but I ain't got nothing to slick it down because it's all natural. So y'all gotta deal with a brother, you dig. Anyway, what up, y'all? Hello, everybody. Always nice to see my folks. Look, you know what? Can I keep it 100 with y'all, man? Susu, what's up, baby? Susu, it was good seeing you this weekend. I always love it when you hang out with us. Let me tell y'all something. Stephen Wright in the house. What's happening? Let me tell y'all. And it's weird. I don't know what it is, man. This weekend, I experienced my 40th class reunion. Chicago Vocational. CVS, y'all. The Palace in Chicago, Illinois. And I want y'all to understand what a fantastic time I had. But you know what it was? What was really cool? And by the way, y'all, my man Brian Forbes is checked in. I know y'all tripping, but my man Brian Forbes, same name as myself, who, by the way, has a birthday coming up. Brian's birthday is September 14th, 1964. My birthday, Brian Forbes, is September 15th, 1965. And Brian Forbes is one of the coldest hat makers on the planet. Y'all need to check my man out. Check him out. He's out in Cali, down in LA. And that man makes some of the baddest damn hats you ever want to see in your life. You need to get with my homie. Click on his link. Check him out. Brian Forbes. If y'all see a dude named Brian Forbes with a big hat on and a white beard, that's my guy right there. We got a lot in common. Great dude. But anyway, let me say this to y'all. Letitia Jackson, hey, need a 730. I see you. Bernice Newsom Short in the building. DJ JC in the house. Y'all all coming through. Thank you. Who else we got? Letitia Johnson in the house. Hey, Miss Mary, I see you. Phoebe Stewart in the house. Wanda Scales, my girl. Slim. Okay, listen. Here's something I learned. I've been learning, and it's weird because I'm about to turn 58, y'all, in about 2 weeks. We'll be at the world's largest during my birthday. But you know what I'm learning? I'm learning just how valuable all y'all are. All the people in my circle, all the people in my world, all the people who make what I do, what we do, possible and make it so fulfilling. Y'all are what make the world go round. Do you know that song, one of my favorite Stepper songs, y'all, classic, People Make the World Go Round. And it is so damn true. Smiling Happily is in the house. I see you. Thank you for coming through. Sandy Paris, what's up? Dennis Moore is in the house. Norma Wilson, what's happening? Darlene Manson's in the building. Karen Love. I see the drop in the house. The drops is in the house. How you doing? Y'all coming on through. I'm learning just how valuable and important so many people around me are. So I spent my weekend. We flew into Chicago. We got there Saturday because I had no intentions of doing nothing else besides dealing with my people for my class reunion. And although I did end up over there at Donnie Davis' class, and let me give a shout out to Donnie Davis, y'all. If you didn't catch my video, my little short that I did at his class, let me explain something to y'all about Donnie Davis. And he's going to be on the show here coming up pretty quick. We're scheduling it right now. Donnie Davis class, in my best opinion, is a rite of passage, a place that if you are a stepper and you darken the doorstep of Chicago, you need to go and see Donnie Davis. You need to spend at least a few hours over there at Hamilton Park with him on a Saturday and just soak up some of that atmosphere, some of that energy, some of that culture that's in that room. And let me tell you, everybody, when I say everybody, I mean everybody who is anybody in the Steppers world goes and sees Donnie Davis at some point or another, go check my man out. Go hang out over there. You know, just soak it up, man. Soak it up. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed, and everybody is going to put in work. So shouts out to my man. We hung out over there on Saturday, and and me and Josiah Burt, who of course is a Cavalier, C4L, we hung out this weekend with our classmates. He was a class of 1979, and I was a class of 1983. And we hung out with a lot of our people, a lot of, of course, the same. We traveled in a few of the same circles, some of the same folks we all know. And we had a fabulous time. And for the record, for those people who seem to think for some reason that their class or their school was as large as Chicago Vocational, let me explain to you. Your math ain't mathing. We had a school that at any one time maintained between 4,000 and 6,000 students at any one time. Just understand that when these other people who, for whatever reason, seem to love to hate on our school, they need to know that on your best day, half of your school only makes, your whole school only made up potentially half of ours. Our school literally took up 3 to 4 city blocks. Don't get this twisted. Your math ain't mathing. There were 15,000, not 100, 15,000 alumni out there on 159th Street on Sunday. Yes, sir. Now, in case you want to know how we do the math on that, let me explain it to you. The math is there are X amount of parking spaces. So when those parking spaces are full, then there are parking spaces at the mall across the street. And there's a particular reserved area that was permitted and blocked off for our alumni. In total count. And this only says we're only talking about per car. Now we don't know how many people came in each car. So as far as cars were concerned, 15,000. Don't get it twisted. The numbers spoke for themselves. Now, the mayor came out and he declared by official decree that CVS, that September 3rd is now Chicago Vocational Day in the city of Chicago. They even lit the Sears Tower up with blue and gold on the antennas. Do I need to say any more? Do I need to say anything else? I'm just saying. All right. C4L, Chicago Vocational for life. All right, let me get off of that. Now, hey, Vonda Powell, Darlene Mans, I see you coming through. My girl, Phyllis Harrington Lovelace. That's my homie right there, y'all. And right now I'm speaking on all of the things that went on and go on. What producer lady?
Run this motherfucker.
Trouble coming through the building. See, now I get in trouble for stuff like that, but see, the producer lady, she can roll up here and say stuff. Anyway, tonight, y'all, we're going to have my girl Valeria Connor on the show, as well as Miss Maddie B and Mr. Marky G. Denim and Diamonds, y'all, upcoming event. Y'all need to get ready for that. If you ain't already got your tickets, you need to get them. It's going down. Let me also, before we get started, let me say thank you to all of the donors and people who have purchased shirts and towels and other paraphernalia for Inside Setppin. Man, y'all make my life I'm loving this right now, and I'm loving it because what I'm seeing is that it is possible for us to coexist in this dance and love on one another the way we need to, and continue to move the ball forward in how we roll in this dance. And I'm seeing examples of it constantly. Dennis Howard Hodges, Pastor D, is in the building. My man, Phyllis Harris, I see you. Thank you for coming through. Let me also give a shout out. Oh, my girl Chandra Logan is in the building. What's up, Chandra? Let me give a shout out to my man Dar Kim over there in Chicago. Wise Cat, how you doing, baby? He gave his set on, what day was that? Saturday night. Was it Saturday night? Sunday night? Saturday night. Yeah, because we went to the 50 on Saturday. Had a real good time. We hung out in there after we left. We left Donnie Davis class, went and got something to eat, and then went back to the 50 and we kicked it for the rest of the evening. But then we hit Dar Kim's set over there in downtown, near West Side, closer to downtown. At the Plumbers, I guess it was a Plumbers Union building. I'm not even sure what that place was, but I will say this much. That was a beautiful venue. Oh, man, it was a beautiful, beautiful place. Parking was free. Great set. I don't know who all the DJs were. I do know DJ Fly Diva was in the building, and she did do her thing, but I missed that part because I got there later. She did a fantastic job. Dar Kim put on a really nice set. I really enjoyed that. Venue was beautiful. Shouts out to you, my man. And by the way, he is also a Cavalier C4L, my man. Do what you do. Now, moving forward, also, let me right quick before we get way off into the show and I get my guests on. 2 weeks from now, y'all, what else? The world's largest. Listen, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I've already heard that all of the VIP is sold out, but general admission is still available. Y'all need to get ready for that. If you're not going to attend, just know that Inside Setppin will be in the building. We will be broadcasting live. I have been notified that by several people, as a matter of fact, that there will be several watch parties around the country. Now, I'm happy to be able to broadcast and bring that to you live. But let me tell you up front that we have to be mindful. Please be mindful. We're going to do our best to bring you the best possible presentation that we can. I do a lot and spend a lot of money to try to make those things happen. But I want you to know that if we have any transmission issues, and they do happen, Larry Burst in the building. Y'all, that's my main man. Larry, how you doing, baby? I ain't seen you in a minute. In case y'all don't know, for y'all old school Chicagoans, if you remember Master's Touch Custom Car Salon over there on Halsted, that was my man Larry Burst. He used to hook everybody's ride up. My man. Good to see you, brother. Just understand that we are going to do everything that we can to make sure that we give you the best possible presentation that we can, and for it to come through smoothly. There are people who will not be able to be in attendance for obvious various reasons across this entire nation and around parts of the world. Last year we had a viewership of over almost 500,000. So this year we're shooting for that number and more. And there are people who have already begun making their preparations to have their big screen set up and their projectors and things so that everybody has an opportunity to partake in the world's largest and have a front row seat. So y'all get ready for that. It is, and I'm telling y'all now, this year the show gonna be bananas, man. This year's world's largest, I think, this is my opinion, is going to be full of action. It's going to be full, and it's funny to me. I hear people say stuff. Oh, I don't want to go see no contest. I don't want to sit there and watch other people dance. I want to dance too. Let me tell you something. You can learn something by watching these competitions. Not just in the dance itself, but dealing with our culture and dealing with our history and the way things are done in Chicago, where this dance originated, where we all come from and what we all love. It's going to be a great show. I think that we're going to see some surprises come out of this. I'll be very interested. I'm always interested when I get there to the venue and I begin to set up. I'm always interested in seeing who the judges are. We find that out. I find that out at the last minute. Shouts out to Miss Foxette, who always seems to have my back. She makes sure that we have all the information that we need at our fingertips. Myself and Ambassador Kevin Nevels will be hosting this year, and we're going to have a real good time, and I'm looking forward to it, and I want you all to look forward to it as well. So if you do not have, and like Miss Poppy Forbes just said, the fashion, she loved the fashion part, because cats be sharp now. If you do not have a big screen TV connected with YouTube, you need to catch up with the times. Get your big screen out, hook YouTube to it, go to Inside Setppin, hit the subscribe button, and get ready. Get yourself a spot on your couch. Make sure you got all your snacks, your wine, your drinks, whatever you need, your potato chips, your cookies, whatever you snack on, your big bowl of weed, whatever it is, and be ready. And be ready to cop you a seat. And we're going to give you end-to-end coverage of the entire event. And I guarantee you will not be disappointed. So now with that said, it is time. Mr. Sam Long, I see you, my brother. Ran into Sam in Chicago this weekend. He was hanging out with us. Oh, Sam, the truck driver. Thank you, Ernest Gresham. I appreciate that. Yes, everything is well, and we're looking forward to the future, my brother. So now, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to bring up our first guest for the evening, and we're going to discuss her upcoming event, which y'all are going to thoroughly love. She puts on a fantastic event, and I'm looking forward to her upcoming event here. We're waiting on her to chime in. She should be coming on any second now. She's gonna be feeling some kind of way. Oh, there she is.
Hello.
All right, there you are.
All right. Hello.
There you Ladies and gentlemen, if you got your volume up, turn it down. I'm getting or if you got something that's playing it, I'm getting a delay there. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have. You turned your phone sideways. Okay, let me.
Wait, I'm good.
Okay.
Let me see which way is best. Okay.
All right.
Hey, hello.
Ladies, listen. Tell the people who you are, my dear. Because I talk about you all the time. Matter of fact, before you even do that, let me say this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of my favorite people on my show. She tunes in religiously, and I appreciate you for it. Thank you. Tell everybody who you are and what we got going on.
My name is Valeria Connor, and this is Mr. Henry, my husband.
Look, let me say right quick before she had to correct me because I was going around calling her Valeria. You know how you see stuff and I had to, she had to give me. She had to slap my hand a little bit. Go ahead, Mr. Henry. What's happening, man? How you doing?
Hey, how you doing, brother?
Man, it's good to see you.
All right.
So, upcoming event, Denim and Diamonds.
Yeah.
We almost there, y'all.
That's right. Our 8th annual event, September 28th, 29th, and 30th this year at Sheraton Hotel in Bloomington, Minnesota.
I'm going to put that flyer up right quick so y'all can see it. Check that out. Denim and Diamonds, y'all. The weekend pass is $100. Imperial Steppers is their group. This is the 8th annual Denim and Diamonds. Now, let's see. The meet and greet is on Thursday, September 28th, at 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Now, is that going to be held at the at the host hotel, huh?
Everything is at the host hotel.
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's talk about that.
Okay.
How did you come to make it where everything is at the host hotel? Is that a lesson learned, or is that something that you use that's common sense? And I'm only asking this for the benefit of the audience because a lot of times I don't think a lot of promoters really understand how beneficial and helpful and just smart it is to have everything in one location.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it definitely was a lesson learned.
Mm-hmm.
What we did was we got feedback from folks that were coming, and they were indicating that when everything is all in one place, that it's much easier. Access is much easier. It's more comfortable. So we decided to try to always find a way to get a venue in the hotel.
Well, it's a smart move. And I personally, I guess I always wondered to myself, like when promoters start to think about doing these events, is it something that they overlook or they just not catching on? Because I don't see why people wouldn't do that. It just makes more sense.
Yes. This is true. This is true.
And this is yet another lesson that many other promoters should take from people like yourselves who understand the game and got it down. But of course, y'all been doing this 8 years. So you've learned a lot along the way, right?
Oh,
That's correct.
definitely. And a lot of what you learn is from hearing what what the people are saying, what the folks are saying. Getting feedback. So
Well, I think it's
we
wonderful that y'all pay attention to that. A lot of
oh
people don't.
yeah,
Definitely.
definitely got to pay attention
Definitely.
to the feedback from your folks. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Um, so let's see. And then we have during this event on Friday. Now, on Thursday, the meet and greet is actually a set.
Yes.
Okay. So it's not
It's
like
just
your
that.
usual cheesy kind of meet and greet. Y'all doing the thing on Thursday, starting out early.
That's right.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it starts out as it's actually a set, but we're going to be incorporating a lot of stuff with the meet and greet. I think Val and my daughter, they're going to have
Yeah,
some
we'll be doing like a
games.
raffle every 30 minutes giveaway.
Oh, okay.
Just making it fun.
I
Just
like
making
that.
it fun for
So
people that's
Thursday will
coming
be a
in on
fun time.
Thursdays.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have 3 DJs. So it should just be exciting. We have vendors. It'll just be a fun night.
Okay. Now I see you have co-hosting D Barker and First Lady Maddie B Haywood.
That's correct.
Now we're gonna have Maddie B on in a little while, so y'all stay
Okay.
tuned for that because Maddie
Okay.
B is always a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yes, she is.
I see you, Maddie B. Look, she done chimed in. I see you over there. We're gonna bring you up here in just a minute. Okay, so Friday, stepping to step line dance. What do we got
Friday
going on for
night.
Friday?
Friday night is the Denim and Diamond set.
Okay.
And we have Kansas City two-steppers are coming in to showcase their dance.
Okay.
We also have Carlos and Vendetta out of Milwaukee. They'll be coming in to showcase Chicago style stepping.
Okay. That's what's happening.
Okay.
Now, didn't I believe Irie, the cat in the hat, did a Kansas City two-step stepping event here, I believe in the
That's
last week or so. Himself and with head Stretch Alex and a few other people over there. So that's interesting. Because it's
And
funny.
they called it Step of Fusion. Yeah,
Yeah, Step Fusion. That was it. Well, it's interesting that different regions of the country, and I guess this is not a bad thing. I don't know. There might have been a time where I frowned more upon it, but a lot of the dances from around the country, because different regions have different more popular dances, I'm noticing that people are beginning to not necessarily combine them, but they are showcasing, as you're doing, the dances from those areas. Because down here we have the swing out, and then out in Philly in those areas they have their dance style as well, the two-step. So yeah, I think that's real interesting. Good touch, nice touch.
Yeah, we've been doing that for like 6 years.
Okay.
Dee Barker, she's one of our co-hosts, and she's known as the two-step queen of Kansas City, as well as the line dance queen of Kansas City.
Okay.
So that's she's a great co-host that are along with Maddie B, who of course is the first lady.
Right.
So they are excellent co-hosts.
Yes,
They've been
they are.
doing it for over 6 years. We had to take 2 years off because of the
COVID.
pandemic. Yeah. Yeah, they've been with us for 6 years. This will be the 6th time, I think, that
Very good.
they've actually co-hosted.
Excellent.
That's fantastic. Okay, so let me ask you now then, with all of that, I see that you also have Dial Tone, the producer, in the building.
That's correct. Friday night.
He's going to be DJing.
No, he's going to be
He's a
performing.
performer.
He's
He
gonna straight
perform. Yes.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that. I got a lot of his tracks.
Yeah,
Okay.
out of sight.
We had him last year, and we brought him back by popular demand.
Right.
Okay.
So, Denim and Diamonds is usually a 2-day sit on Friday and Saturday, but we extended it this year because we're gonna have a special touch when we get to Saturday, we'll talk about that. We're having a special touch this year.
Okay. So, okay, wait a minute. You said special touch. What is that?
On Saturday, yeah. So normally we have like we have dinner. What is it called?
Normally,
like
Brian, we would have a day party.
Yes.
And we would have a soul food buffet.
Right, soul food buffet. That's what.
And free drinks and that kind of stuff. But this year, we decided to elevate and do something different.
Step up the
yeah,
game.
nothing wrong with that. Okay.
Yeah.
It's always good when you switch things up, same old routine. Because, one thing that I've noticed, I always talk about the amount of events and stuff that's going on across the country. And I noticed that lately in the last couple of years, matter of fact, since COVID, I've noticed that people are less, I don't want to use the word loyal, but less inclined to go to an event they've already been to. They're starting to move around a little bit where they've been. Well, we went there last year. Let's go here this year, because there's so much other stuff to see because there's so many events. I always encourage people in cities to do as much as they can to try and work together to create an event for their region, which kind of eliminates a few too many, so many sets. Because I mean, let's be honest, it's expensive, So yeah, that's not a bad thing. All right, so moving on, you guys, Saturday, the big night.
That is correct.
Well, first we're going to start off Saturday morning with our workshops.
Okay,
we have 3 free workshops that comes with the weekend pass.
Okay.
We have Kansas City two-step, and we have Chicago style stepping, and we also have line dance.
Okay. Who's okay, so am I to guess that D Barker is going to be
Barker?
Okay,
yes.
Instructing on the two-step.
Okay.
Who we got doing?
B. Haywood, First Lady Maddie B. Haywood.
Okay,
be our
for the line dance.
And D usually assists
along with D,
because they both do the line dance thing. And then for Chicago style stepping, it'll be Carlos Fortune and Vendetta Wright.
Okay, very good. Looking forward to that.
Yes.
All right, and that's going to be the morning and afternoon.
Right, that'll run from about 10 o'clock to about 2:30.
Okay, and then everybody gets an opportunity to chill for a minute before the big thing.
Do whatever you want to do, right? Maybe run over to the Mall of America or whatever. Just relax.
I want to go to Paisley Park. Look.
Okay, now if you want to go to Paisley Park, you would have to go online to register for your ticket.
Got you. In other words, leave Paisley Park out for until another time. That's what you're saying.
Well, I mean, you could do it because you got all day Friday, but you just want to schedule that time.
Got you. Yeah, because I want to check out the Mall of America too. I think I've only been in that area once, and I wasn't there long. So yeah, I'd like to see some stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the Mall of America is exciting. I mean, it's.
So if people wanted to take out, like, say, for example, the people who didn't necessarily want to do the workshops and stuff, they could go, what are the good attractions? So the Mall of America, Paisley Park. What about the memorial for...
George Floyd Memorial Square. That's always something good to view while you're here.
Got you.
Minnehaha Falls. I think during that time of year is beautiful.
Okay. Minnehaha Falls.
Yes.
Very interesting. Now
it's our little mini Niagara Falls.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, but it's really nice.
Like, check that out. Shoot.
Yeah.
Y'all nice. Mess around and have my tourist shoes on. Okay, so so Saturday. Now here's a part that I think is very interesting.
Okay.
Prior to the main event, the formal banquet dinner.
Yes.
From 5:30 to 7, y'all. This is gonna be a time when you get to come in, sit down, and enjoy a formal dinner. I think that is an excellent touch.
With the touch of comedy by Shed G.
Okay.
Out of Dallas, Texas.
Actually, Shed G is he is with Tyler Perry. He is Tyler Perry's double from Medill.
Really?
Yes.
Very interesting. Okay.
So he's our comedian. He's our our
Host
host.
for
He's
Saturday.
he's our host for Saturday.
Okay.
Um, he- and then we have Stuart Orlando Morgan. He will be performing during the dinner
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
with
And
Blue Magic from Blue Magic.
yeah, okay. Now I wanted to make sure you point that out. So he
Mm-hmm.
is from Blue Magic. And y'all
That's
Yes.
know
correct.
we love some Blue Magic in the stepping world.
Yes.
You understand me?
Yes. So we have I mean, it's gonna be nice, nice, elegant.
Well, hold on. I ain't
Oh, you
done. It's
okay?
clear it's gonna be nice and elegant. I'm
Okay. We
already
still on the dinner, right?
look. You ain't got to tell me twice. I got it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So and now to the main event. Oh, and now
Okay.
let me also say this, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are
Hmm.
going to show up at Denim and Diamonds, dinner is formal. Okay, don't
That's
come in there
right.
with no
Yes.
gym
That's right.
shoes. Don't come in there with no
That's right.
Yes.
t-shirts and no
That's right.
That's right.
straight up. It's formal. All right,
That's right.
just
Hmm.
understand that. Put your
That's
clothes
right.
on.
That's right.
Main event, y'all. A night of elegance,
That's
Yes.
right.
8 to 1 a.m. And it's going to be
Yes.
hosted by Shed G. And
Hmm.
your musical engineer is going to be DJ Shorty Smooth, as
Hmm.
well as
That's
DJ
right.
Flash of Kansas City, Missouri. So just know
Yes.
DJ Shorty Smooth gonna be in the building doing his thing.
Yes. Friday night and Saturday night.
Oh, DJ Shorty Smooth gonna be on Friday night too?
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah.
know.
Okay, okay,
Hmm.
Yes.
okay. My man,
Hmm.
my man.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Hmm.
Now, for the fun part, here's the
Hmm.
part. I don't think I'm gonna
All
be.
right.
I don't think I'm gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna be dressed cold enough. You
Yeah.
understand me? Because I'm gonna be working. But the best dressed male contest. Let's talk about
Right.
that. Tell us how that. Tell
All
us how
right.
that
All
works.
right. Well, you wouldn't be able to be in it anyway because,
Conflict of interest.
yeah, you on staff, right? You
Dang, y'all.
so you wouldn't be able to be in it, but it's free to get in for any of the men that come. You gonna have to. We got people coming from all over the
Hmm.
country. Yeah, you know, we got the folks from Kansas City, we got Atlanta,
Chicago,
Chicago. We got folks
Milwaukee,
coming, Milwaukee, men coming
California.
that they coming at the money. So
Hmm.
$1,500 in prizes. First place is $1,000 to the
And that's
best
cash.
cash to the
Uh,
best dressed
uh,
male.
all right, fellas.
$1,000.
Y'all heard that. If you clean enough, it
Hmm.
might pay for your shoes. I'm
At
just saying.
least.
It might buy your socks and your hanky, but hey, you know what I mean? $1,000, Jack. Don't play no
That's
games.
right.
That's right. That's
That's a
right.
nice purse right there.
Even if you don't win, you still keep the shoes, right?
Nah, that's right. That's a nice purse right there. Second place 300 and third place is 200. Come get
That's
that
Yes.
money,
correct.
fellas. Bring it.
Yes.
Bring the smoke.
That's right.
Put
That's
them
right.
gators
That's
on,
right.
Jack, and put
That's
on
right.
them maids and let's do this. Show
That's
them how
right.
it's
Step your
done.
game up, brothers.
That's
Step
right.
your game up, brothers. We got some folks coming at the money.
That's what's up. Okay.
Yes.
And then as a performer, we're going to have um, performing flashy and new, never heard music. Dow Tone,
Hmm.
the producer. That's what's
Yes.
That's
happening.
right.
Yes.
Yeah, he created last year. He created a song specifically for Denim and Diamonds,
Hmm.
and he'll be performing that this year. But he created a couple of more
Hmm.
songs this year that he's going to be debuting at Denim and Diamonds. He's
Okay.
going to
Hmm.
Okay.
debut them.
Yep.
Yes,
Sound like a winner. Well, all I know
Yeah.
is I'm looking forward to it, and we're going to have a fantastic time, y'all.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Let's
Yes,
see.
we are.
Uh-oh. Bianca Simpson said we need one for the ladies.
And the
oh,
ladies got it coming
next year.
next year.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Normally,
Y'all hear it?
in the past, Brian, what we have done was a denim and diamond contest, and we did have for male and for female. But this year, we decided to do something for the men. You know, just the men this year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the reason why we kind of did that was because it is when you go to sits, um,
Sure.
it's usually a shortage
Hmm.
of men.
Yeah. And I
Um,
think this is an
the-
excellent draw.
And that is what our intention was in doing this, is try to get some men to come. Come on, put your stuff on. Come on out.
Now I have a
let's
question.
see what you got.
One of the viewers wants to know, Miss Renika Taylor wants to know, can you pay at the door if you only come for Saturday?
No door sales.
Well-
But what they can do is they can phone me, and I can discuss what we're doing in terms of handling just
Renika.
Saturday evening.
Renika
Okay.
Taylor, she has given you an invitation to phone her. Her phone number is at the bottom of her flyer. If you check out her page, that is Valeria Connor. But the number is 952. Get your pens out. Get your phone out. 952 220 1431. I'm going to repeat that for those of you who not sitting with a pen in your lap. That number, 952 220 1431. Reach out to Valeria and check it out.
Yes.
Okay, I guess a better way of answering that question is there is a way that you can. So if you call down.
Okay, very good. And for the record, Inside Steppin' will be live in the building, live streaming this event. So for those of you who live in Timbuktu and you can't make it, make sure you have your big screen ready. Make sure you got your YouTube app up. Make sure that you have Inside Steppin' subscribed on your smell-o-vision so that when we go live, you can go live with us and get an opportunity to see what Denim and Diamonds is all about. And you even get to watch the best dress contest for the men live and in living color, y'all. We're going to be in the building.
That's right. And I want to also say, too, we're celebrating a lot of Virgo and Libra birthdays this year.
That part.
Miss Mary is coming up from Atlanta. We got you, Brian, coming. Celebrating you. We're celebrating me. Just a lot us.
You know us Virgos.
DJs.
You know how we do. You know how
we
we
celebrate
do.
all month. But it's going to be nice. Yeah.
Well, I am looking absolutely forward to it. It is going to be a fun time. Is there anything you want to leave us with before you roll?
I'd like to just give a shout out to our sponsors. Millburn Clothier. They're sponsoring us, and we have one of their one of the guys that work at the
salesmen
at the store. He will be hosting. He'll be hosting the male best dress contest.
Excellent.
And then I want to give a shout out to Shakopee Chevrolet. They also sponsored us this year, and their motto is, if you have a job and if you have a post, you got a car.
Oh man.
That's David Jones.
Let me
and
say
he is on Facebook, so reach out to him.
That is yet another point that should be taken by other promoters that you all are doing, and that is sponsorships. Yes. I encourage promoters to look more into sponsorships in regard to giving these events. Steppers use a lot of products, baby. We fly, we drive, we do so much different stuff that we need to be making sure that the people whose products that we use the most support what we do.
That's right.
Absolutely. Fantastic. I love it. Smart move. Okay. Valeria.
Yes.
Mr. Henry, I appreciate both of you for coming and hanging out with me. We're not done talking about your event tonight. I'm gonna get we're gonna have Miss Maddie B on after a while, and we're gonna talk about it even some more. So y'all stay tuned.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. And I want to say I thank both of you for coming and hanging out with us. And we are absolutely looking forward to coming to your way.
We're
at
looking
the end
forward.
of the month, y'all. Friday, September 29th.
28th.
I'm sorry. Thursday the 28th.
That's right.
Through the 30th. Is that right? I got that right? Okay.
Right.
I got to make sure I got to get it right. Look, y'all had to, y'all know, y'all got to charge everything to my head and not to my heart, because I mean well. I promise I
will. All right.
That's all right. Listen, thank y'all very much for coming and hanging out
Thank
with me.
Look
And
forward to
like
it.
I said, y'all gonna be seeing these two a lot more in the very near future because we're gonna make sure of it. Y'all have a great night. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much. We
Thank you.
Everybody be
appreciate you, and
blessed.
we'll see you
Thank
soon.
you. Thank you.
All right.
Look forward to it. Bye bye.
All right, y'all. Y'all got that. Denim and Diamonds. Gonna be a fly, fly, fly event, and I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, Sandra Nixon, I see you. Maddie B. Hey, Miss Mary. And see, now, I'm going to tell y'all now, we're going to also have some really good interviews on that weekend because Miss Mary has promised me an interview, and I've been chasing her for a while. So, Miss Mary, I'm coming for you. I'm letting you know now, baby. She said, my hair ain't laid. Now, I don't know if it's ever been a time I haven't seen Miss Mary with her hair not laid. And I promise you, when she told me her hair wasn't laid, it was laid. So that tell you right there what it is. You just need to understand. And if you don't understand, you're going to have to figure it out. Maddie B, here I come, baby. You get ready. We about to chop it up. Darlene Mann says Denim and Diamonds was amazing last year. She had a blast and can't wait to attend this year. So I'm looking forward to meeting you as well, Darlene. Thank you for the accolades, and I can't wait to hang out with you. Daryl Presley said, what's good, Imperial Steppers? That's right. Imperial Steppers is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you, in case you didn't already know. If you didn't know, you know now. First Lady, Miss Maddie B, y'all. What's
In the
up?
house.
How
Hey,
you
what's going
doing?
on, Brian?
Man,
I'm
I
sitting
can't
on
call.
the fabulous rooftop.
Yeah, I see you out there with the trees and the breeze. Check you out.
Listen, chilling,
Oh man, can I be
you
like you when I
know,
grow up, Maddie?
anytime. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You from Chicago, you know.
That part right there. You already know what it
Yeah.
is.
Ain't no
Uh,
thing, chicken wing.
Kevin Neville said what's happening. Met the ambassadors in the building. He said
No.
you his boo thing.
Yeah. Don't get me in trouble. All right, Kevin.
See there?
Can you see me? Do I need some more light?
No, you good, baby. You good.
Okay. All
Um,
right.
so how you doing?
I am so awesome. You know, I am settling into this retired life.
I know you ain't
Nothing,
mad.
ooh, ain't nothing like it. Nothing in the world like it. To be on your, to be on your own, to be secure in, I spend money like a drug dealer, so I
See
have to
there?
worry about the
See there?
finances a little. But outside of that, just being able to do what you want to do when you
When you
want to
want to
do
do
it.
it. That's right.
And if you don't want to do nothing, you don't
You
have
ain't
to.
got to do a damn thing.
Not at all.
That's
Not at
all
all.
right. I
But
ain't mad
oh
at you for
yeah.
that one.
Oh
I
yeah. Oh
promise
yeah.
I
It's
ain't.
good. It's good. It's
Um,
good.
so Maddie, I
Yes.
just got off the line with Valeria Connor and Mr. Henry, and we were talking about the upcoming event Denim and Diamonds. And I understand that you are gonna be over there doing your thing with the line dance.
Absolutely. First of all, let me say that when I see Valeria and Mr. Henry, the song from Out of all the people in the
Oh
world,
man,
you're
you're
my
my
favorite
favorite
person.
person.
That's what I
Hey,
think about them. They have
wow,
embraced me as a sister,
that's a beautiful
and
sentiment.
it has been unbelievable, actually. So this is going on our 6th year. D Barker and I from Kansas City.
Okay.
The D Barker from Kansas City. We co-host, and then Shed G comes in, who is the body double for Madia.
Yeah, that's what he
He
was.
comes
That's what he was telling me. That's interesting.
when you meet him. I mean, I follow him, so he's somewhere on a gas trip, smoking cigars and
Okay.
having a good life. But when you meet him, he is one of the nicest guys that you ever want to meet.
I'm looking forward
Far
to
as,
it.
as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned, he's famous, but he doesn't act, he don't have that attitude. He's got a great vibe. He's got a great spirit. You're gonna love him,
No doubt. No doubt. I'm looking
right?
forward to that. I can't wait. Okay.
So yeah, I'll be teaching line dancing. D Barker is a line dance instructor also. So we usually get in there and shake it up and try to teach some new line dances. I'm more on the easy side. So, I that's my thing. And then she brings in some intermediate, and then they go into the Kansas City two-step.
Okay. So I got
Uh-oh.
while I got you
Don't
on
do
here.
it. Don't do it.
While I
Don't do
got
it.
you on here, Maddie B,
Don't you do it,
I'm about to
Brian.
tell a story. Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen, Maddie B looked at me. I was on stage in Alabama playing my box. Maddie B looked at me, boy. If looks could kill,
they were
woo-wee,
not looking and killing. That's
I
not what
got in
happened.
trouble.
No, no, you didn't.
Maddie B was like, and look, and I've been told by other DJs. Let me just put this out. See, Maddie, it's stuff you don't know about to be going on.
I don't
I
care.
had some other DJs tell me, oh, when Maddie in the room, oh, player, you got to play the line music, otherwise you in trouble. I got
Before
told.
midnight. See, some people want to. So, what Valeria and Mr. Henry said, and what you also alluded to, is that there are always more women than men.
Right.
And so you have these women that have dressed up. They could win a best dress contest if you had one in the
Absolutely.
night, getting their hair done, their clothes, and all of that. And they may be on the second row or the third row, which the farther back you go, the less dances you might get. And
Facts.
so this is the only time they get up. Why would you make them? They got that wait 4 hours just to do a couple of dances.
Facts.
And so I've been, a crusader for this for a very long time because, first of all, that's what I do.
Right.
So when that's what you do, you advocate for what you do. And, I've fell out with a few DJs. And
You ain't gonna fall out with me, Maddie. I promise.
not at all.
It ain't gonna happen no more, baby. I promise. I promise I got you. But now, in my
Listen,
defense,
it's to the point. Wait, Brian. And in your defense, I hadn't been there. I'd gone somewhere else and I came in later. And what happens to me is women come up and say, Maddie B in the house, we're going to get some line dances. Which I don't think it should take that. I think that the DJ should automatically play a line dance, a couple. I usually like 3, but a couple of line dances, whether I'm there or not. And so in your defense, of course, when I walked in, I said, had he played a line dance yet? And they said, no. And so, of course,
you walked right up to me. I got that look, and I was like,
go at you.
And I tried to clean it up, but you left.
Oh yeah, I do that. You know how when you have a trench coat on and you want to storm out, so you open it and you fling it.
Yeah,
that's what I
she
did
hit me with the fling, Jack. I got the cape, like whoosh.
Oh yeah,
like shit, she gone out the door.
Now, love you dearly, and that wasn't the reason why I didn't give you an interview either. So don't say that.
I gotta say this here, okay? Now, in my defense, and I'm not going to use the I'm a new DJ trick, right?
Or that they only give me so I want to play all steppers.
Yeah, but no. I wouldn't even do that. But let me say this here. Because I've played really all over the country. I played in a lot of different regions around the country. Unlike a lot of DJs.
Right.
I will say this much.
Right.
I need to be up on what the line dance music is depending upon what area I'm in, because I do know, as an example, there are line dance songs that are played here in Texas. I couldn't play that nowhere else because nobody would dance to it. I know they don't know the dances. So it's like, unless you got dealing with people sometimes that are straight up line dancers that have studied all the different line dances, you got to be careful where you play certain songs. Now, the safe ones, of course, Tamia.
Yes. Oh, don't play it. Yes.
Sanko.
Oh, please don't play that.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And I don't want to play something that'd be like, oh, here we go with this again. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, I listen, I get it. I'm not saying I don't get it. I get it. But you have line dancers in the house. Call them up and say, is there a certain line dance you want me to play?
Ambassador say the wobble.
I kill Kevin Devils if you play the wobble. But
see what I mean? See, so we'll get roasted if we play the wrong line dance.
Let me tell you. So I even teach line dance, and I tell them, if the DJ plays the wobble, get up and do it. Because if you don't, he'll say, well, I played a line dance, didn't nobody get up. So no, I'm not line dance bougie that
all right, so this what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get with you, Maddie B, and I'm gonna let you give me all the good line dance music. You just tell me what it is,
I'm
and I'm gonna
about to
make sure
send
I
you my
got it in my
playlist.
rotation so that
I'm sending you my playlist.
there you go. Thank you. Now
Okay, cool. Okay, we
I
got
feel
that out
special.
the
Thank you,
way.
Maddie. That's
Yeah, we
that's
got
that's
that out the way. We
that's what
got
I
it out
need
the
right
way.
there. That I take care of you, boy. Yeah. So DJs, y'all heard it here. You
Oh,
see
they
Maddie B
know.
in the room, you better get on your square. I'm just saying.
They know. They know. And they know. Myron will scream the whole time on Thursday nights when I go over to the Blue Note. He'll say, Maddie B, we don't play no line dances at the Blue Note. As he playing a line dance for me to go up there and line dance. So,
See there?
it is. It's just a matter of respect, and I love every bit of it.
That's what's up.
Yes,
Maddie
yes,
B,
yes.
the ambassador of line dance music across the nation. Yes,
Well, you
you
know
are.
what? I
First
just
lady.
want, first of all, that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I just do that. I line dance everywhere. I line dance for seniors and all of that. But also, when you play a line dance, the whole floor is packed. Why would you have made if you
That's
played
true. That
a
is
step
true.
of song and the whole floor was packed? You would keep on playing that kind of, because you can do different kind of music and stuff like that, but if you play that and the floor is packed like that, you keep going. There's no way that you can be in a room and half the ladies get up on a line dance and you not play it.
I
That
have to
doesn't make
agree.
sense.
Maddie, let me
Okay,
ask you,
good.
how is it that you got into line dance at that level? Like, I understand you do corporate stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, on Saturday we have an African fest out in Washington Park,
I
which is
wanted to come by
probably
for that. I
oh
missed it.
and Doc actually, and I just found that out when I was out there. Doc taught stepping on that Sunday, and I taught line dancing on
Okay.
that Saturday. And so we were out one time, and at that time I was skating, and somebody did a line dance we called Chuck Baby,
Mm-hmm.
and I lost my mind. I was like, how do I learn that? And this place called the Dorchester,
Yep.
they gave line half, rest in peace, half, would have a line dance thing on Thursday nights, and they would teach from 6 to 7, and then freestyle from 7 to 10. And so every time I get off work and try to get there, they had already told Chuck Baby. So I pulled half over to the side. I said, listen, half, I want to learn this song, and you just keep playing it, but you keep teaching it before I get here.
Hmm.
And he said, so I said, listen, if you said, Miss Haywood, I need to talk to you, and I told you I'm in my office at 7 o'clock, if you come in my office, I'm gonna talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
So he did. I learned that Chuck Baby, and it was on after then. I would teach anywhere.
Hmm.
And I mean, just on the floor talking. And then I went to GDI. I was not the line dance instructor. They had some other people, but we had this line dance called Them Jeans, and I was teaching people out in the lobby.
Now,
And
hold
so,
on one second. For those of you who
yeah,
don't know, she said she went to GDI. That means Good Deeds
Good Deeds
International. That is
International, the
the
Heritage
Heritage Ball,
Ball,
you guys.
which will be back in February. And I
Yes.
will be teaching line dancing
And
there
I
too.
will be broadcasting from there as well. Um,
Okay, good.
okay,
And
so
so it just evolved from there, teaching people. And then the way I got to corporate, in all honesty, LC Henderson.
hmm,
We were at a little club, and he came over and said, this a lady named Susan that worked for the University of Chicago, rest in peace, Susan. Oh my God, I don't want to talk about that one. But he said she needs a line dancer, and I gave her your name.
hmm.
And the rest is history. So they are always in the health and wellness area, but I do corporate line dancing from them to bring people over to the area. And so I've been doing that for 10 years.
That is fantastic. That
And
is
so when
amazing.
they have like the Black Women's Expo, I'm there. If they have the African Fest, I'm there. They have some senior wellness things, I'm there. I'm just everywhere now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are ever at a stepper set and you see a lady in the middle of the floor and her arms is going this way and that way, That's Maddie B, y'all. I'm just letting you know
And
now. She
look,
directing traffic, baby.
look, and don't watch me because I'm extra when I line dance. I am so, I am
Well, it's
so
because you love it. Now
extra.
you
Oh,
mentioned health and wellness.
yes.
While we on that, you are, from what I understand, a hell of a biker too.
Look, you
Bicycles,
see my
y'all.
little bike?
Not motorcycle, bicycles. She ride
No,
bicycles.
actually,
Look at it. She got on a
when you
biker hat
ride,
now.
exactly, I wear that. It's Eminem. I wear that under my helmet because I always wear a helmet. But when you ride more than 20 miles, you are now with clip ins and road bikes, you're a cyclist. You're not a biker. You are a
All right.
cyclist. And so every Thursday night in Chicago on the lakefront, I lead a bike ride from Larabita to Navy Pier and back, which is almost 20 miles.
That's great. That is
Yeah, so
fantastic.
and we get a chance to stop at 31st Street with the house music, take pictures, and then keep riding down. And I started that with COVID. I never really wanted to ride a bike. My friend David Ali had a bike ride, and I just said I went to Walmart and got me a bike and got me a helmet, and I showed up and we rode like 10 blocks, and I was like,
Woo.
why would anybody want to go to Navy Pier from here? That didn't make any sense to me. I couldn't put the two things together, Brian.
Man.
And then I put the bike in the garage. And then my girlfriend and I started walking. We would walk 3 or 4 miles a day. Well, some days, because of the end of the month, she couldn't walk. So I started getting on the bike and just riding it around the block. And we found a trail that was like a mile from my house. So we would meet up and ride that trail all the way down. So the trail is on 83rd and Western. I know you're from Chicago.
Yep.
And we would ride it all the way to 134th in Halsted and back.
That's
And all
beautiful.
of that's Most Trail. Yeah. So
That's a beautiful thing.
I love it. I'm not a fast rider. You know, I love it for the sport. I love it for the exercise. And I love it because it keeps me moving. And so that's what I tell women all the time. If you want to keep it moving, find a way. I know one of this guy named Dwelly in Atlanta he swims, he does everything. And I said, so what should I do? And he said, any of it. If you want to do kickboxing, water aerobics, step aerobics, walking, riding, whatever you want to do, just start and do it. And so that's what has happened.
That's a beautiful thing. I
Oh,
used to
yeah.
when I was home, I used to ride that. I used to ride Lakeshore Drive. We would go
Oh,
sometimes. I lived at that time. I lived in the hundreds, and
oh, wow.
I would ride from my house over to we would go over to 79th Street. We take 79th Street down to Rainbow Beach. We jump on that thing and
Yes.
we ride that joker all the way down. Sometime past the water tower, we would go. We'd be all over there on North Avenue Beach, and then hell, I done rode to Evanston a couple of times and back.
Let me tell you, for my first day of retirement, July 1st, I parked my car in the Larabita parking lot. The beginning of that trail is on 71st and Lakeshore Drive. So I rode my bike to the beginning of the trail, and then I rode it to the end of the trail, which is at Hollywood. So I went from
Yep.
7100 south to 6700
North.
north.
That's right.
And then I rode through and found a restaurant. I had breakfast, I kicked it, and then I rode back. And that was my first day of retirement.
That's all right. That's a
Oh,
beautiful
yeah, it was
thing.
wonderful. Oh, absolutely.
I'm loving it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, y'all, we could all take a note on the health tip.
Yeah.
Stepping leads to a lot of other stuff.
Not only that, the line dancing. I got some fast ones so I can get the heart rate up. I got some slow ones to bring the
Oh,
heart
so you
rate
using it for
down.
cardio and everything.
Oh, a friend of mine coined the phrase lines are size. We were on a cruise and he said lines are size. And I was like, that's basically what it is. Because if I do 5 line dances, they up trying to, I don't care how old they are. But if I say do a jumping jack or a squat or something, oh, my hip, my back, and all of that. So as
Okay.
long as I could get them out there moving, it gets you a lot of steps because even walking, I do an average of 10,000 steps a day. And
Wow.
so just trying to stay healthy. I want to be around.
Well, you'll be here when the rest of us gone. All right, Maddie B,
Oh,
that's
no,
what's
no,
happening.
no. I
All
want
right, my
y'all to be
dear.
around too.
I want to say thank you for coming on and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And
Yes.
I'm looking forward to
Well,
seeing you in a couple of weeks. We're going to hang out.
absolutely. Let me just say this one thing again. I want to thank Valeria and Mr. Henry for giving me the opportunity to co-host this event. And no, it didn't start all in one place, but they listened to the feedback that they got, and
Isn't that
they
amazing when a promoter listens to their people?
and then took action on it. They didn't just say, "Well, we can't do that. We ain't." They listened and they moved on it, and then listened again and they moved on it again. So, first of all, being absolutely great people, bringing step into Minnesota. It's not a lot of stepping events, and the groups need to coordinate a little more so they can have maximum attendance at the parties. But
Mm-hmm.
this one is two-step, stepping, line dancing. They might throw a little house in there, just a party and not just a stepping event.
That's what's up. Maddie B.
And then they
Permit
threw
Lockman
this,
said, what's up?
hey, oh, Permit gonna be there with us,
Yeah, Lock will be
trying
in
to
the
get
building.
trying to get
I
that
think Lock trying to
money.
get that money. He coming for
He
that best
trying to get
dress.
that money. Oh
I'm telling
yeah,
y'all now,
oh
Lock gonna
yeah.
bring it. Just know
Oh
that.
yeah, so y'all got to bring it now. You can't come in
You
half
can't come
stepping
half
because
stepping
then we
because
got.
Lock gonna put on a show. I'm telling you now.
And remember this, that it's normally Saturday night is the denim night.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come in there with no denim. You better
Oh,
come in there with it, as they call it, step a sharp.
step a shot, baby.
You better come with it. And then that dinner that uh Valeria usually makes so much food to feed us. I know they're gonna have the formal dinner, but she normally sets it out for us. So come with an appetite.
So come, don't be going around there snacking before you get there. Come to
Hey,
have dinner.
you could go right there to the Mall of America. I spent so much money the first 2 years, I don't even go no more. I don't go no more. So yeah, just come. It's a lot of fun. Everybody is, friendly and inviting. And
Mm-hmm.
so come on and hang out.
My hair doing its own thing.
Whatever.
Y'all gotta forgive
It's
my
a
my.
lot under there.
Yeah, it's tough.
Y'all know he got that big ass
I
afro,
got it.
so
I got it
it's a
tucked.
lot under there.
I got it tucked, y'all.
Yes, yes, yes.
Maddie B, I appreciate you, baby. We got to roll.
Thank you, Brian. I really appreciate you. I will see you at the end of the month
Yes,
at the
ma'am.
Denim
Looking
and
forward
Diamond.
to it.
Yes. Peace, y'all.
Thank you so much. Peace out.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. That was Maddie B, the first lady of line dancing. She ain't playing. And man, look, I ain't got enough good things to say, y'all. I love her story. I really do. I think that is fantastic that she is able to just do all the things that she does. And it's cool that she's now retired and doing her thing. What you got, producer lady?
I just wanted to say one, like what Maddie said. It's
Come
amazing.
come say it on the microphone, baby.
Do I have to get on camera?
Well,
Just repeat it for
here,
me.
what you want to say, baby?
You just put up an article last week about. You just put up an article last week. Are you a promoter that basically says you don't care about the people, or you're a promoter that cares about the people? I think Sheila White had put that article up, and then you shared it. And it's amazing that Mr. and Mrs. Connor listen to their audience and they tweak their event by listening, and it's really successful. This is 8 years of their event. I think that's pretty amazing. And it's $100 weekend.
I agree with all of that. You said a mouthful. All right, we're going to get our last guest on here. Hang out with him for a few minutes. And just so y'all know, well, I'm going to tell you in a minute. Karen Foster, how you doing? Amazing. Yes is in the building. Tanya Griffin, I see you. Thank you for chiming in and checking in. Help us. How you doing? That's Patrice from Dallas watching. You watching on TV, Patrice? You all right with me? Yeah. And let's see. We got Deidre Fortman Johnson in the building. Let's see. Marky G, we got to get your connection together, my brother. I don't know why he got a bad connection. He should be in his studio. I know he ain't got no bad connection. He ain't got no bad connection, bro. Come on, bro. Let's see. Marky G's video will resume when the connection improves. Dun dun dun. He cut me off. Maybe he'll call back. We need to talk to him. Oh, there he is. See, I knew that was gonna happen. There we go. Boom. Yeah. So, Poppy said Chicago wore out. Yeah, we did a thing over there. Yeah, Locke. Man, look, I already know you coming for that paper, Playboy. I already know what it is. I know how you get down. Lockman will show up in the middle of summertime in a full-length mink coat. Don't play no games. Y'all think I'm joking. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. Legina Renee Mills, good evening from Gigi's Jewels. I see you, Gigi's Jewels, in the house. Coming through. All right, so anyway, while we waiting on Marky G, y'all, I'm going to show y'all, this is a shirt, Neighborhood Superstar. This is Marky G's brand, and I like this shirt. I'm gonna be rocking this shirt right here.
Gigi will be in Minnesota with us.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Gigi's Jewels should be in the building. That's what's happening. Yeah, coming through. Right, all the way out of San Antonio. I hear you. brother. It says you got a poor connection there.
Okay.
I can't imagine you having a poor connection, man. You be in your studio. All right, we're going to wait on you. Huh?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah.
No
video, only audio? You good?
We got video. You know we got to have video now.
Well, come on, bro.
Let's turn some video.
This one of them technical dudes. I don't know why he having technicals over there. He got the fly studio and all that. Now, this is the same guy, y'all, over here making music. I don't understand. What's going on right now. Out of all my guests tonight, the one guy who studio and stuff is supposed to be on point, and he's over there giving me a hard time. But let me say this, y'all, right quick, while we waiting on his video to come through. I want you all to pay attention to something that I think is very important. And I had to sit back today and really kind of take stock in what I'm about to say. I don't think I ever really realized how many musical talents we have in this Steppers community. It really tripped me out that after I really sat back and I was like, I started like going through and thinking about all of the people that make music in the Steppers world, good music too. And I started and what prompted me to do that was because, Marky G has done some major songs in the Steppers world and the stuff that y'all dance to, whether you realize it or not. And if you don't know, y'all need to look it up. And one of people's favorite ones is Respect on It. I like to rock that when I'm in a zone and I'm really playing my box and I feel like chopping some stuff up real hard. I will go right to that one. And I play several of his songs during my set I have played. Now, so I got to thinking about it, right? And if I miss somebody, because I know y'all gonna let me know if I do, but if I miss somebody, charge it to my head and not to my heart. But I made a little bitty list, and it ain't even a little bitty list. But first, let me give honor to my man Casper.
I was working
May
on
he
this
rest.
track, man.
May he rest peacefully. What'd you say, bro? Still?
Oh, you still got audio? You still
I
got audio?
We got audio.
Let me come out and go right back.
Okay.
All right, Teddy.
Giving honor to my man Casper. This is a cat that been around the stepping game his whole life. And I mean, let's keep it 100. We got the cha-cha slide out of that brother. And I'm putting him at the top of the list only because of his recent passing. I miss the brother. I ain't gonna lie, I miss him a lot. I miss them 1 a.m. calls. He'll call me in the middle of the night and don't be talking about a damn thing. Just call me to harass me, and I'm okay with that. I was okay with it then, and I ain't gonna lie. As aggravating as he could have been sometimes, I miss him. And I miss those phone calls. But moving forward, we got my man Ronnie Burnett. Ronnie Burnett hung out with us in Alabama. Him and his wonderful wife, Dr. Harmony, they recently married, and congratulations again. I'm gonna keep telling y'all congratulations till I get tired. Anyway, Ronnie came through, man. And you know, I always play Ronnie's stuff. I love his music. He even sent me a new cut while I was sitting there, but he forgot to hit the send button, so I didn't get a chance to play it that night. But Ronnie Barnett, I love Ronnie's music. Good stuff. And of course, we got Mr. Marky B, who's going to be on with us here. Marky G, which is going to be on here with us in just a few minutes. And let's not forget Carmichael. Everybody listens to Carmichael. And Carmichael been putting out some stuff lately, man, that's been straight up bangers. I'm talking about, man, he got some stuff out there, man. I just be like, damn. All right, brother, keep up the good work. We got Rockwell Hallman. My man come through. He got great songs. We all listen to and we dance to. Let's not forget my man Tim Jones. And a special shout out to Tim Jones, because Tim Jones, that music that y'all hear playing at the beginning of my show every week, that's Tim Jones. Tim Jones created that for me. Man, shouts out. One of these days I'm gonna put I need to put credits on my show so I can make sure that everybody gets their due as we move forward, moving through the show, so that I don't forget anybody, because I do have to make sure that I mention that from time to time. And let me see. Then we got Tony Lane, of course. Y'all hear Tony Lane mixes all the time. That Mrs. Jones mix y'all love so much, that's Tony Lane. My man hooked that up. DJ Calvin from the 50-yard line. He also produces music. He does a fantastic job with his thing. Danny Boy, y'all, Chicago's own. He got a hot cutout that everybody loves. We've been playing the hell out of it. And if we ain't careful, we're going to play it out real soon. We got Marzette Griffin. And man, you all of these people create and have created music that we dance to. What must it be like? And I'm gonna ask Marky when he comes on. What must it be like to be the creator of something that so many people love? That is amazing within itself. And you just have to be one hell of a talented individual to make all of that happen. And I think that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Marky, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but I don't know what's going on with the camera.
Well, listen. We're going to listen to your voice then. We're going to talk to you. It's all right. My man Bruce Palmore in the building. DJ Bruce is in the house. I see you, my brother. William T. Smith, thank you for coming through. Marky G, what's up, man?
What's going on, my brother?
Hey, man, I got on this real fly T-shirt that I got from this guy named Marky G. It's a neighborhood superstar. Now, let me ask you, man, is that a brand?
That is a brand. You are a neighborhood superstar.
Man,
Maddie B
is
definitely, listen, Maddie B is definitely a neighborhood superstar.
Absolutely.
She just inspired me, man, just with her story, man. You make sure you get that interview.
Man, for sure. For sure. Maddie B is a beast, man. I thoroughly enjoy, being able to talk to her, man. I've been after her for a minute, man, to come on the show and chop it up with me. But I think what amazes me, man, is that every time I have a new guest on and you learn their story, because like I say all the time on this show, everybody's journey and stepping started somewhere, and they're not all the same.
Absolutely.
And when we get to hear about how other people started their journey and how it evolved or pushed into something else and how it benefits. Listen, there's a lot of people around this dance, and I got to say this. I hear people say stuff like, I have heard people say stuff like, I'm a legend. And yeah, that sounds good coming out of your mouth because, you need to feel some kind of way, I guess. But here's the truth, and here's the question. What have you contributed to this dance and this culture?
Absolutely, to the culture.
The question becomes, have you contributed anything, lended your knowledge, your wisdom, your skills, or something to the dance where you have affected other individuals to help improve their journey in this culture? Marky G, my man, your music. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's a contribution. That's a major contribution. Without that music, what we got?
Right, definitely. I mean, like you say, Maddie B in the building. Y'all DJs better be on point.
Man, you better pay attention, baby. And it's important because all of us can contribute something. But there are people who, of course, they're I don't want to call them selfish by nature, but There are individuals who are not, everybody ain't able, and that's fine. Everybody ain't meant to. But I'm always leery of people who have self-proclaimed titles. Let me just put it that way.
Right, exactly.
I'm always leery about that. So, man, look here, Marky G. Marky G, that's my guy, man. Tell me something about this new brand, man, and let's talk about this music, these new songs, this music you got out here.
Man, this brand is inspired, man. Neighborhood Superstar. It's inspired just with it's a movement. You know what I'm saying? Neighborhood Superstar.
Okay.
We've been rocking blocks, man, with our local events, man, throwing down, celebrate incredible diversity, and holding each other, man, when times, get tough. This within your community.
Man.
This just ain't, like I say, neighborhood, superstar, man. We're for a movement and a community, man, with just putting back in the community, whether it's Steppers community or just, on a whole, man, trying to, get this youth, man. So that's what that came up, man. So we blazing the trail, man. I definitely want people to rally around this, give you something to rally. It's just not a T-shirt saying neighborhood superstar.
Right.
Because like I said, Brian, you definitely are a neighborhood superstar.
Well, I appreciate that accolade,
you
brother.
Global now. You global now because, you know what I'm saying? Because you're your platform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I definitely appreciate that accolade, my man. Also, right quick, let me acknowledge that. Shoot, wait a minute here. I don't know why I'm having. Oh, I see. Okay. Super Cool Mac. Thank you for making that correction. He said, please do not omit Cardell Harrington. Thank you. You're right. And that's why I said charge to my head, not to my heart. Because while I was making up my little list, it's kind of hard sometimes to just remember everything in a short period of time like that. So yes, absolutely. And Livanita Barlow says, the Setppin community is black royalty to me. That's the way I look at it, y'all. That is a fantastic sentiment. Thank you for that. You're right. I agree. So right quick, I have your website up here, and I have the music section up. So ladies and gentlemen, pay some attention to what I have put on the screen, and that is we got Marky G Respect. These are a bunch of his songs up here.
They
Keep
can
Me
they
Near,
can just
Do It.
They can go in and they just hit the menu. They can shop. They can get my apparel, which is the T-shirt. They can get music, and then they could just find out about me. You know what I'm saying? SoundCloud, I'm on every platform. Like every artist that you mentioned from Cardell, I worked with them. Okay. All of them got a Marky G beat, so I'm definitely a brick in the Steppers community when it comes to music and DJs.
That's a beautiful thing, man. I mean, like I said, man, it's all about contribution. Okay, y'all, that's the music side. Let's check out the shop right quick. We just going through the website while we on here.
Okay.
Look, Reggie Miles, ain't nobody forgot about walking. Here you go. Please include walking in the community. We ain't forgot Reggie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all see all this, man. Marky, you got some cool stuff on here, man. He got the cup, the hats, the baseball caps, the T-shirts, the phone covers. Man, that's all right. I need one of them. Tough case for Samsung.
It's a one-shop stop, man.
I think I'm gonna order me one of those, man. You got them for the Samsung 21s?
Absolutely. That's what it is.
Oh,
Samsung,
I'm getting one of them. I need a new phone
I don't
case
think I
right
have
now.
them for
My
the
phone case
iPhones,
raggedy as hell right now. I promise you. Stepping with Dark Him. What's up, Dark Him? I just got through talking about your event in the beginning of the show. See that, man? There he is popping in on me. Netta McCormick, I see you. Yeah, man, you got everything. Got the hoodies. Okay, yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm gonna check you out, bro. Check you out, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
And you also
I couldn't get my video, man. I'm in here working on some music right now. I got a lot of stuff going on, man.
Okay.
Just working with a local artist.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me also say, here we have the Marky G podcast. Y'all can check out his podcast too. Go to his website, and that is djmarkeyg.com. Now, let me also tell y'all, because a lot of y'all, I don't think you don't know this, but let me say this here. Marky G has a history in this game that goes back to an era before the Inside Steppins of the world. And, you and Danland Pro have a lot of stuff that the rest of us
Oh yeah.
need to be seeing. Up there you are. Let me get you
I
on.
think
Let me get you on camera, bro. Yeah. Y'all got a lot of stuff going on, man. And Marky G, y'all. That we would the rest of the stepping world, man, needs to be able to enjoy. And I appreciate that recently you guys put some videos up, man, from back in the day that I thought were phenomenal, and I'm hoping that's the beginning of a trend.
oh yeah, definitely. Just speaking on it, just to touch on that, we got some. We're gonna call them legends. I think me and Dan came up just give you like a little sound bite of the legends. When you talked about Black Mary, I
Right.
got Black Mary interview. She might not even remember, but I went down to her house
Oh wow.
before she retired.
Wow.
See, so I'm probably gonna dig up some stuff. That's probably
See.
gonna bring her this before she retired. So me and Dan been running around with these cameras, man, for a long time.
Yeah. So see, and that's my whole point, man, about the necessity for us to keep these archives and press them forward for the newer generations of steppers and people who are coming into the game, even those who've been in the game that just didn't know. I mean, and because there's so much, and this helps to set all the records straight and make things clear about where we are and where we need to be going.
Absolutely.
And it's just phenomenal, man, when we run across this stuff. So that's always a good thing. What you got coming out hot, man? What's up? I need
I
some
got
new
some new
music, man. What
music.
you got?
I got some music with you remember Lena that made Smooth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a whole album coming with Lena. So y'all
Oh,
sit back. I got a whole album coming with she's in California. We've been back and
oh, I
forth.
know that's gonna be hot.
It's definitely hot.
I need an inside stepping exclusive, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh, we gonna get Lena on.
My
And
man.
of course my boy Rockwell Hallman. And
Right, right.
we got stuff right now. And so man, so we got some stuff on the way, man. I'm working on some stuff now. I just left local talent just left. So I'm always in the building, man. When I'm trying to come out, I want to come out for the stepper set, man. I want to come hang out with you. And
Which one?
for the world largest. Maybe
Okay,
do some
okay, man,
commentary,
man,
man.
man. Yeah, yo, yeah. Yeah, man.
I
Come
think
hang
you
out
and
with us,
Ned,
man.
you and the ambassador on
Yeah.
that, right? Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna call
Come
Kevin
hang
up.
out with us, man, and chop it up because we definitely, we're looking forward to what is that 2 weeks, man. We're looking forward to that's my birthday weekend too, man.
Oh wow.
We're looking forward to that, and we're gonna, I'm thinking that there's gonna be a fantastic competition this year. I'm gonna tell you, I think my favorite category this year is gonna be walking. I saw some stuff, man, that I'm thinking it's gonna be a showdown. So
Well,
we
that's
gonna
good,
see.
man.
I'm gonna
That's
pump it
good.
up. You know,
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. Chicago, man. We are the mothership, man.
that's right.
We the
That's right.
mothership.
They don't call it the Mecca for nothing.
We the Mecca.
For real,
Definitely.
for real. So yeah, man. You got anything else you want to give us in regard to your projects you got coming up, or your
And I
brands and
just
all that?
I appreciate the time, man, for the platform. Once again, it's djmarkeyg.com, neighborhood superstar, and it's a whole lot of neighborhood superstars in Chicago.
That's
So
what's
it's a
happening.
movement, man. You know, so if you want to support, just go to the website,
There
man.
you go. Professor
Music
Reggie
is up
Miles
there.
in the
So
building. There
yeah,
go a ghetto superstar right there.
who was that?
Professor Reggie Miles in the
Oh,
house.
no doubt, no doubt. He the Godfather, man.
God
The
said the
Godfather.
godfather of the ghetto superstars. You heard that, Reggie.
Hey, hey Reggie, I got to get you a shirt, man. I
You
got to
got a
get
new
him one.
name, Reggie. You the
I got
godfather
to
of ghetto
the Godfather.
neighborhood superstars.
I got to get him one, then.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
he said we boppers are the lost generation of the Chicago style. Please do not forget about the boppers where Steppin came from. We ain't
So
forgot
he a
about you,
walking
Reggie.
encyclopedia, man.
Yep.
Just
So
go, you ain't got to Google
well, that's
Reggie
what
Miles.
professors do, man. They impart information and disseminate things so that you can understand them. The
You can
breakdown, you
understand.
dig.
Oh
Got
yeah,
to do
it's all
that.
good.
Well, shoot, man. Listen, right, Marky, I appreciate you coming through, man. I appreciate you keeping me in the loop. and letting me know you got these projects coming out. Now I'm gonna be real carnivorous about it. I'm looking forward to it, and I got to get my hands on it.
Okay, no doubt. I got you. Don't even worry about it, man.
Anytime I can get some new music, man, some fresh stuff for the people, man, I'm happy. Cause I like to keep
The
them on the flow,
DJs, yeah.
baby.
No problem, man. I appreciate you for having me come on, man. You know, man, this is an all-night thing with me, man.
Yes, sir. Well, as they say, you little how do them guys be talking about? Well, tell your old lady, tell her I'm in the studio. I'm in the studio. I'm working.
I'll sleep tomorrow, man.
Yeah,
but
I
it's
know
a
that's
vibe,
right.
man. And I wish you, man, peace and light, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you, brother.
Keep doing what you're doing. I told you, man, we're gonna get together, man.
Oh, no
come
doubt.
full circle on that.
We got to collab on something. Matter of fact, I need to make a song. So now.
Oh, you gotta come on in.
Look, you gonna
hey, Brian, I had a song out. I ain't say but 2 words. I'm the man. So you got 2
that's
words.
True. Look, you gonna have me running around here like a toddler trying to learn how to drive a stick shift.
Right, man.
So thank you, Lindo Daniel. She said she loves us, but we appreciate you. Cause like I was telling people, man, at the beginning of the show, man, I love these people. And I'm realizing that the older I get, I've always been kind of a grumpy dude, I guess. That's what some people say about me, man. But I'm learning to appreciate the people in my circle, but I'm also learning to be very discerning about the people who I allow in my circle. And the fact that, the people are what make everything what it is. Like the song say, people make the world go round, baby. And that's just what it is, So here we are.
Neighborhood superstar. Y'all pick it up, y'all.
That's right. Neighborhood superstar. Get yours.
Did Poppy got one?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she in the other room. DJMarkeyG.com, y'all. Get y'all's neighborhood superstar gear. Because I'm sure ordering me one of them phone cases tonight.
Man. Step on, man.
Step on. Man. All right, Marky, I appreciate you, baby. We're going to roll out.
All right, my brother.
We're going to talk soon,
Peace.
man.
Talk to you, brother.
Peace out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it. We're going to close this thing out, and I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming and hanging out with us tonight. We just wanted to do a few interviews, let you know what's happening in the world, and talk to some people, man, that's got the, they got the knowledge and the history and the, and the time in the game, and get to hear some good stories about how people got to where they are in the steppers game. Because believe me, we don't know these things unless somebody tell us. You know what I mean? Perman Lockerman makes a very interesting point here. The stepping community needs a location for an art museum for all this history of stepping, with photos, videos, trophies, T-shirts, and etc. And getting all the encyclopedia of the history from the past. Well, wait a minute. Present and future to pass on to the generations coming forward into this great dance. I'm just saying. Perman, you make an excellent point, my brother. Thank you for that. Thank you. That is a great point, and that is something that needs to be given some thought. Netta McCormick, thank you. She's thanking us for the broadcast. I appreciate you. Like I said, y'all, man, look, I'm falling in love with y'all. I'm having a love affair with my people, man, and it's a beautiful thing. So I want to try to keep that momentum going, because y'all know the other side of me is not nothing nice, and I prefer when I'm loving on y'all and I'm getting my love back. So that's always a good thing, man. I hung out with a whole bunch of my friends that I've been knowing for 40, 50 years this weekend for my 40th class reunion. And man, let me tell you how phenomenal that was. And, and every time I get a chance to meet, especially one of y'all on this show that I've not met or in person, it is so very refreshing for me when I walk up on my Terry's, who I met in the 50-yard line this weekend, who let me know that she is an avid attendee of this broadcast, and that the things that we've done here and the work that we've tried to put in has made a difference in her stepping journey and in her life. And when I hear these stories from the Terrys of the world, and I want you to know, Terry, you stood out. You definitely stood out in my mind. When I get those stories and people tell me the things that they do, it makes all the difference in the world, and it makes it that much easier for me to continue down the path that I'm on in this regard, in order to try and make your journey that much more pleasant, that much easier, and that much more fun. So it is my pleasure to serve you. Thank you. So with that said, let me also give a shout out to all of those who have donated, who continue to donate, those who have purchased product, t-shirts, towels, and other things of that nature. Yes, producer lady.
The other beautiful ladies that we met in the parking
Come
lot.
here, please. Use the microphone.
Try not to get in the camera. The other beautiful ladies that we met in the parking lot, thank you. They said they were going to give up stepping, and they were watching the show and listening to some of the instructors that were on the show, and they continued stepping. I thought that was nice. They told us thank you.
So, like I said, and she reiterates my point, when we are able to do what we do and it benefits others, then I've done my job and I'm happy with that. I don't know sometimes what I was thinking when I started doing this. I don't know what, I mean, I kind of know, I know what my mission was, and it is being fulfilled, but it has become so much more. And without y'all, it wouldn't be that. And I'm happy to be able to coexist with you in this space and in this time. This is a great time. This is a great time for stepping, and it's a great time in the world. And as long as we keep loving on each other, man, it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful thing. So let's keep doing what we do, y'all. Steppers, let's keep this wood hot. Let's stay on the wood and keep making it do what it do. Man, that's always a good thing. So with that said, Reggie Miles say, hey man, I'm an instructor now. Reggie Miles, you always been an instructor, brother. It's just that you are applying it a little differently. But let me also leave you with my favorite and my own personal quote before I go. I want you to know, never measure an event by the quantity of people in attendance, but by the quality of memories you create with the people who are present. Now, I made sure to always use this now because I clearly want people to have a much better understanding of what we're doing in these events and why it's important for us to coexist the way that we do, and to give you a measuring stick of how you should attend an event and the view that you should take from it. Because some things are not as important as others, and our priorities often shift when we're not very careful, and they're easily shifted by others who have, BS on their mind. All right. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to have yourselves a wonderful evening. And by the way, tomorrow night I will be having a special edition of The Black Factor. Please tune in. We're going to have a little bit of fun. The Black Factor will officially return to the air in October. We will be back with the Black Factor. I have had far too many requests to ignore. I'm going to take a note from Valeria and Mr. Henry, and I'm going to listen to my audience. October, the Black Factor returns, and we will be back in full effect, doing what we do, educating our people about who we are, why we are, where we are, and where we need to be. So with that said, I want everyone to have a great evening. Enjoy your weekend. I love you. Peace, y'all. The views and opinions expressed in this program are not necessarily those of its hosts, Urban Arts Enterprises, its advertisers, or affiliates, and are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.